All right, well, taking a break from welding the rest of the quarter panel on the car, the sail panel area, because this thing, I hate this thing. I hate this more than I hate that GoPro. That's how bad this thing is. Now, it's not this particular one. They're all bad. To pick one, I don't care what brand it is. They all have this same generic, Cro-Magnon brow and Jay Leno chin on it. Take that crap off of there. Doesn't benefit you at all. And then, as you can see, I've already moved the mounting position because it held it up so high. You've got 5 inches of room above your head. You can't see out the window. I mean, why? I mean, whoever designs this stuff, they don't use it. Okay, so I'm going to start off by, I'm going to cut this this double chin off of here. I'm going to cut that double chin off. I'm going to cut this brow off the top. I'll fill that in. And I'm going to see if I can cut the top of this down too and lower this down a little bit. And then I'm also going to have to move this head strap in a little bit. Because again, I don't need the mask to be that far in front of my face. When it's way out here, I can't get my head into something I'm welding on. It needs to be close. So I'm going to move this over. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut that off. May see about shortening up the top of that. But now you can understand why my channel is named the way it is. This is, I'm kind of like Chevy Chase and the chainsaw and the newel post. So, yeah, I'm going to modify this up a little bit, and yeah, I'll bring you back after I've hacked this thing up and improved it. Okay. All right, so far I've cut the double chin off. That helps out a little bit, because when you're in tight places, that thing's sticking out. Doesn't help. This area here, that's where your nose goes. Your nose goes right there. So now we're gonna try to cut this off. Like a sunroof. All right, so now you don't have that little thing sticking out, because I can't tell you how many times that little thing just bumps right into stuff. Same with this here. You're getting into tight areas, this garbage just gets in the way. So now the idea is I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, okay. So now I'll be able to get this thing much closer to my face, not too far over my head now. I don't have the Cro-Magnon brow. Hope you could hear that, but it's tighter to my head. Don't have the Cro-Magnon brow. Don't have the double chin anymore. So I'll clean this up a little bit. I'll fill that in with duct tape, and then I'll sand this off. We'll put this together, and then we'll figure out how deep that we need to move this hole into here. I'm probably thinking it's probably going to end up about here, because way out here, because obviously here was way, it ends up putting this thing where that double chin thing would be like, stabbing into your neck if you used it that way. That's why I moved it up here. So now I'm going to probably end up putting it out here to get that thing close enough to your face. And basically what you guys that design welding helmets need to do, let me see if you can see that or not. Okay, you can see that enough. But the guys that design these things, which I'm pretty sure those people don't exist, because really, not usable. Not usable. They're not designed. They just fall off a truck somewhere. So, if there's anybody out there that actually, wants to design a welding helmet, get rid of this superfluous crap. Actually, look at the shape of somebody's head, look at the shape of their head, and make this plastic fit around their head. Make it somewhat tightly fitting to their head. Because I'm pretty sure that Cro-Magnon man really doesn't need a welder anymore. I'm pretty sure that there's not enough of them around to, to be welding anymore. So yeah, they don't need the unibrow and all that stuff up here. So, just somebody, please design one of these things that fits the human being. All right, Sorry about that, having all the lights on over here at this end of the shop. So it was a little dark before. Now, here's my prototype. Cut the unibrow, cut the double chin, and no offense to Jay Leno, I mean, he does have a little bit of a bigger chin. He's kind of awesome guy though, you know. But anyway, as you can see, I can actually get my face buried down in there when you adjust this thing down in there. And now I don't have this sticking out. I don't have that sticking out. Got this over here. I actually have the lens in front of my eyes instead of down in my chin level where I have to look down. Now, the normal design of these things may work wonderful if you're one of those guys that just sits there at a TIG weld or at a desk all day. Yeah, must be wonderful. But when you're welding on cars and you're upside down and you have lots of things sticking at you and in the way, you've got to have something small. And this is better. To be honest, in the future, I would probably just end up going to the type that are just the sunglasses, get the sock over your head for the UV, and do the welding goggles, because this does not work well at all for welding auto body on cars. Does not work well, any of these style. Doesn't matter the brand, they're all horrible. But anyway, you see, much tighter. Yeah, my high-tech electrical tape. I was out of black duct tape, you know. So Steve Smith would be he'd be kind of sad. But and yeah, got cheaters in there too. That magnifier, it helps. Makes things much easier to see. But anyway, that's the end of my rant. We'll see if this thing works. Sorry, that's not the end of my rant. I'm going to bump into the table first. Another issue these have is the jowls, you know, a little big, you know, jowls. You know, the sideburns, I guess you could call them. These things here, they pinch the crap out of my ears. So I will probably at some point, you know, cut these out here, because I mean, my ears are not that big, and just these things just tear at my ears. Really? Why? Why? There's so many welders in the world, but yet there's nobody that designs a helmet that works. That's sad. That's really sad.